we both don't have kids,
Right.
or at least kids we know of.
Now we know of.
But if a junior's listening, hey, bud, I'm coming home eventually.
Oh, if mine is listening, don't ask me for shit.
But my question to you is, how long are you going to wait to tell, like, your kids, like, hey, Santa Claus exists, or maybe you go right off the bat or so, like, he doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Yeah. How long are you going to keep the facade of Santa alive for your children?
You know, we just had this conversation recently. I think it might have been at Taylor's party or something when we were all there. But I just had this conversation with people not too long ago, like within the week. And my answer to this is, well, first of all, it's going to be whenever they ask, I think. Right?
Okay, just whenever if they ask
Whenever they ask, be real with them. But I think the difference between, like, when you're, like, 4 and you don't really know what you're asking. Like, I remember when I asked my mom, like, for real. Like, and we were sitting in my grandma's house, and I'm laying on the floor watching TV, and my mom's on the couch. And I don't remember what made me think of it. And I just turned around. It's the middle of summer. And I just go, I'm maybe, like, 8. And I'm like, Ma, is Santa Claus actually real? And she looks at me. This woman is just moved to Florida with her 2 kids, single mom for the first time type shit. You know what I mean?
Smoking a cig.
Yeah, basically. And she's just had it, just has the had it look. And she's just like, no. That's all me. And I remember being like, oh, well, thank you. And then, that's it. And being like, I fucking knew it. And felt a little bit more like, that makes more sense.
I don't know why I imagine Kid J, just you, tiny, overalls, striped t-shirt with the little pinwheel hat.
No, it was more of a
the oversized Soldier Boy t-shirts.
Yeah. It was more of that with a fitted that didn't fit. Oversized fitted,
yeah.
Looking like wasn't there a kid on Bebe's Kids like that just had the big ass hat and like covering his eyes?
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what I mean?
I haven't
like
seen Bebe's Kids in forever, but
yeah, looking like fucking number 3 on Kids Next Door, right? That was number 3, wasn't it?
Number 3 was the little girl.
Yeah, the girl
Asian
with the hat.
girl.
Oh, the Asian girl. Which one was the black girl with the hat? That,
5, baby. Number 5.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Yeah. So
I think for me, I'll try to tell my kid that Santa Claus is a little mix of reality and fantasy.
Interesting.
I'll tell my kid, like, hey, Santa has to be all over the world. Mm-hmm. That's a little hard, right? He legitimately can't go. I don't give a fuck how fast Rudolph is. They just can't. So Santa, talks to parents. Cookies don't help him. Like, the cookies is the reason he's big.
The cookies slow him down, baby.
So he's going to need help. So he contacts parents and uses parents as a way to help get their kids. So Santa is real. So when you get a chance to see him at the mall, that's him.
Creating your own lore,
Santa works with parents to get kids what they want. Wow, really? Yes, really. Wow, tell Santa I love him. I will. And that's probably going to be. And then once they get to college, I'll be like, hey.
College? They're going to have a rough time in high school, my man. Jesus Christ. College? That's wild.
Mm-hmm. I'm keeping it alive till then, baby.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
What's
what race are you going to tell your kid Santa is?
Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Why Chinese?
All the things is going to say made in China. So you might as well go with that.
Dude, Chinese elves is a little too close to home. Like,
Nah, I'll probably go with the. You know what? Nah, I'll have to go with white, jolly old Saint Nick. But by the time I have a kid, Christmas is going to be extra woke. So we probably will see more
trans Santa.
Slowly roll. Just someone. But no, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just being serious when it comes to like Christmas media, Christmas things. I think in general, like, we're just going to see more diverse Santas represented. And some people are going to be up in arms about it. Some people will be, fine with it. I think for me personally, who gives a shit? It's about season's greetings, cheer and love.
Yeah.
Santa can be whatever. But I just really do predict, let's say in the next 5 to 10 years, that just the your traditional jolly, white, Santa Claus is just going to be like, come on, we're not really doing that much anymore.
Grow up.
Now he's Samoan.
Yo,
Now,
Samoan Santa actually. I mean, you got the size for it, low key.
Something like that.
Low-key
And then
Samoan
like people are
Santa.
going to be like, what, really? Santa used to be just fat and white? No. He's Korean and, leave it there.
Korean. Don't ask any more questions.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm surprised you just completely not even thought about Black Santa at all. Why not Black Santa?
You really think there's going to be a nigga in the North Pole?
It's too cold.
Cold, exactly.
cold as hell.
Come
No,
on,
no, no,
come
no.
on,
That's a
buddy.
good point.
Come on, buddy.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, you do spit facts.
Uh,
The funny thing about that too is like that's an interesting, like people bitch about race swapping, right? Like Ariel and shit like that. But that's one where there actually is like well, we do have to kind of be on the same page about this because if kids are gonna talk amongst each other, right, and they're like first graders are all like agree, they all everyone knows Santa's real and everybody's agreed, right, in the little class. Everyone knows that Santa's Asian. What? Santa's not Asian? Right? Like, so we do gotta, if we're gonna race swap Santa or make him trans, right? We gotta all kind of be on the same page about it. No?
or I could see like in the next couple of years, like just Mrs. Claus being the one to deliver while Santa.
Interracial couple? Is that right? Right? If we're getting diverse about it, might as well switch them both up.
Make Mrs. Claus a sister, that.
You know what, dude? And
then all the elves just be multicultural.
Yes, and
I feel like that kind of works.
And not only that, but if you think about it,
Netflix, if you're listening,
yes. no one is better in a relationship during like keeping her man feeling good in hard times when he's stressed than a sister sometimes, right? Nothing will raise your spirits more than a come here, baby, right? Nothing feels better than that, right? There's no Asian equivalent to that. There's no white equivalent to that. The warmth of a black woman.
Make Miss Claus a big mama. Come on now.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
That hits.
Dude, there's nothing
Now
better.
you go into the North Pole and you can smell candy yams and collard greens on the stove. Come on, baby.
Now it's seeming like a really nice place, isn't it?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't
Does
it?
the
Versus
North Pole seem nice now?
whatever Mrs. Claus is making, porridge, gruel.
Great. Exactly.
Turkey without seasoning,
Right.
whatever.
Right. Straight up. Straight the fuck up, dude. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, it doesn't matter what race Santa is. I think that's the most important thing, right? We gotta make Mrs. Claus a sister and, really bring, because also for the holidays, dude, there's nothing like that auntie love in the holidays.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the motherfucking truth?
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins.